As we start this morning, it's just after 2 p.m. at St. Peter's Square in Vatican City this morning, looking live where thousands are joining the millions around the world in mourning the death of Pope Francis. News came overnight from Vatican officials that Pope Francis died at age 88. It was here in St. Peter's Square just yesterday where the pontiff delivered an Easter address. Pope Francis had been hospitalized and battling pneumonia for weeks.
He died less than 24 hours after he presided over Holy Mass on Easter Sunday. In this video, you can see Pope Francis being wheeled out to the balcony of St. Peter's Basilica, where he delivered the traditional blessing. He then got into his Pope-mobile and waved to a huge crowd of people in St. Peter's Square. The first time he's done that since he was released from the hospital more than a month ago. His appearance surprised many after he spent 38 days in the hospital.
And I think during this time of illness, too, he's having a very special impact on the church because people, many of whom are suffering, many of whom are ill, they see in the way he's handling this great inspiration.
The pontiff made numerous special appearances for Holy Week. He also met with Vice President J.D. Vance and his family. After learning about the pontiff's death, Vance posted on X saying, quote, "His heart goes out to the millions of Christians around the world who loved him."
Pope Francis was elected in 2013 following the resignation of Pope Benedict XVI. Born Jorge Mario Bergoglio in Argentina, he became a pope of many firsts, the first pope outside Europe to be elected in more than 1,200 years. During his papacy, he focused on poverty, mercy, and climate change, and was more welcoming of LGBTQ people than his predecessors. Many attribute that to his life before becoming pope. Before becoming a priest in 1969, Francis worked as a bouncer and a janitor.
Now, as Catholics around the world mourn the death of Pope Francis, the Vatican is preparing for what comes next. It begins with Pope Francis lying in state at St. Peter's Basilica, giving them a chance to pay their respects. Then a funeral will be held for the pontiff in the next week or so. Next will come the process of choosing his successor. Now, if you've seen the movie Conclave recently, it kind of gives you an idea of where this is headed. There are 252 cardinals around the world, and they will gather here at the Sistine Chapel and take the oath of secrecy before the first vote. That usually takes a few days. Only cardinals under age 80 can vote for a new pope. All of these votes are conducted by secret ballot. There can be up to 4 rounds of balloting per day, but a 2/3 majority of cardinals need to elect the new pope. Then comes the most recognizable process. After every vote, the paper ballots are then burned. If black smoke is seen outside the chapel, there's no decision. If white smoke emerges, it signals to the world that a new pope has been elected. Now, later this hour, we're going to look at the frontrunners who could be the next successor to Pope Francis.